Go. Stay here. Go.
United States ambassador outside. Wait, remember, vote for President Boy.
Pittsburgh, Allderdice High School, Pittsburgh, Brashear High School, Pittsburgh, the All-City Marching Band is established in the town. Let's take a listen.
My name is Najat Johnson, and I played bass one in the drum line.
My name is Michaela Davis, and I play the cymbals on the drum line.
Derek Pinkney, clarinet.
Go to Obama Academy #1 school in 10th grade. I'll tell you what I do and how I do it best.
Iris, and I play cymbals.
Mariah, and I play the saxophone.
Alto saxophone.
Aisha Sharif Lucas, Obama Academy.
This is Eel, and I am the Senior Community Advisor to Mayor Ed Gainey.
The violin.
I guess maybe guitar.
My favorite instrument is the trumpet. And it's the trumpet because the trumpet is one of the instruments that's a lead voice in an orchestra or in a band. And the trumpet itself helps others to keep their rhythm, helps others to stay in with the music. That's why I love the trumpet.
I really like percussion.
Saxophone. I don't play it for a marching band, but I play for jazz. I like that a lot.
I'm a flutist and piccolo player, so I'm partial to that. Instrument is probably the tenor, because it's like 4 drums at once that you get to play, and I think that's really cool.
The piano. But if we're talking like woodwinds and stuff, my clarinet.
A lot to me, because it's really all I've known consistently. It brings people together, and it tells a story without having to actually tell a story, which is pretty cool.
Music is, for me, a main way to express emotions and creativity, and it brings me a lot of joy.
The world to me. I'm not gonna lie. It means peace to me, at least. Because I need music to, if I'm bored, I'll play some music, listen to music. It gives me calmness. It makes me, if I'm sleepy, listen to music. It's really just my world for real. Without music, I feel like I would be nowhere right now.
For me, it's an outlet. It's freedom. It's the calm after a storm. It's, I don't know, it's a lot of stuff. But.
Music to me is healing. It's an opportunity to be able to play something that's soothing and gives you an opportunity to just be yourself.
Music is just being around other people doing something that like gives you purpose and like just coming together just for a singular thing and just creating something.
It's something I do to pass the time, something I enjoy just listening to, playing. It's a big part of my life because it's like right now I'm watching the BBC because of it, and I have fun while listening to it and playing.
Music means a lot to me. It's very important throughout the world, and it connects a whole bunch of different cultures and people together, so it's very important.
Just honestly go for it. Just to have a happy, successful life. I don't know.
To stop doubting yourself and stop saying you can't do something. You eventually will be able to do it.
Be yourself, know yourself, and love yourself. In those three things, you'll find success in life and peace within yourself. That's what I like to tell the future generations.
Listen, like listen intently, and not just hear what someone's saying, but actually understand the meaning and like what the point is that they're trying to convey.
The first tendency they have is to give up. So the number one thing I would say is to just stay the course and not to give up. And that they'll have an outcome that they want if they stay the course.
To always stay open-minded and to listen to others and think things through. Yeah.
Like for me, for example, I was really gonna quit, and I kept saying this, I was gonna quit like after this Washington DC trip, if I was being honest, because it's just, I had a lot of thinking to do after this. I was like 10 blocks, and in the past parades I was like, my back is killing me, I don't know if I want to really do this no more. But I met some new people on this little road trip and experienced some new stuff, and really I got, the drum I had was like 50 pounds and big, and they tried to give me an even bigger one, but Sharif was like no. So I swapped out with this dude named Grant, I think, from Brashear, and it was really light. I still needed a back brace because we were standing for a while, but I feel like if you just mess with your equipment and find another way to do it, you'll be fine. Just don't quit, even if you keep saying you want to quit for real.
Not necessarily new, but I did learn that Pittsburgh is very small compared to the rest of the world.
I learned that we have to make a lot of adjustments in life, and things are going to be difficult, but that's life.
I saw some places in DC that I hadn't really seen before, and as a group, just the musical abilities of all three groups, I realized that if you have high enough musical aptitude, then you can gel in pretty much any ensemble.
I learned that the Capitol and the White House are two different things. So I did. And I learned that every school isn't really that bad. Like, it's not as bad as it seemed. So
Itself was a learning experience for me. But what I learned on the trip is to see how these three bands were able to come together as one and perform in that parade with precision, with quality, and with passion and commitment. I learned that these students were committed to this project, and that's what I learned on this trip.
I learned, I guess, work ethic and like a lot of like how to commit to something, and I learned a lot of just about also DC and all of the monuments that we went to. They were very interesting.
I learned how to be a peacemaker and not to be a hot-tempered person. Because throughout this trip, I just feel like people was getting on people's nerves and people's business. And you know, me with myself from my school, it could have went another way. But you know, I feel like I learned a lot how to keep my temper, how to think another way. So like on this trip, I just lost my inhaler. So I'm trying to think positive about that because those are a lot of money. But it's fine because I'll get another one, so I'm cool.
being that I've been on this trip before, I can't say I learned anything new around the tours and being in Washington DC. But my overall takeaway was working together with my fellow band director counterparts. This is the first time we've worked so closely, and learning how everybody works was a huge, learning curve for me. And I'm happy that we did it, and I'm hopeful that we get to do it again soon.